Okay, that fixed the stream. Yep, I needed to stop and restream. Cool, cool, cool. Let's eat some beef tenderloin, some nutrition nourishment, drink some.
My God!
Sancta Maria.
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help!
What happened?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Klesgen is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
All right, we'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
You're a knight of an order.
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a Knight of the Cross with the Red Star. And these are Brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid.
Okay.
We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us.
You are the Inquisition.
While there's still
no?
time.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
That swine tried to deceive me. He mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen, and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless. But do it quickly, before he gets away.
It said the killer save the night. If these guys are the Inquisition, I would like to.
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
They sent me after you, but I'm not your enemy.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone anymore. I don't want to kill you. Go away!
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movement. Agnosco fortunam Cartagena.
What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster Zdeněk's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
In that case, we'll play that game out together. Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Nothing is how you think, Arnold. They deceived you.
What do I need to do now? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
You're going to fuck with us? We'll kick your ass.
No more mistakes!
Good! I still
Come on,
can't
then.
do that. Come here.
I'll hack your ass. Light them up. Done with you in a
You have a kind master, eh? Mutt?
Damn it! What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master's Denyak had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you. I won't say a word. Don't worry.
Farewell, friend. Go with God. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Do you mind if I... Oh, you improved sword and hand and 85 groschen. Improved scholar. Can I loot this guy's body? Oh. Look at all these armors. And books. Groschen. Dried mint, yeah. Bone rosary, and this guy. Sell all this. Let's go get our horse first. Also got to make sure that that guy is fully dead. Military sword. Groschen. Sad. lose 50% less health and slow bleeding lasts up to 10 minutes. Increase the strength by 2 for 2 minutes. Okay. Strength 10 and perk points. Yep. Finally. Watching God. I needed those strength points. With me overcumbered, I think I can get on this horse. Yep. But I'll just keep walking. No. But it is the tell me that he buries it for Ambrose somewhere close by. It's about the hermit's howl at the edge of the meadow. The spot is marked by 2 bridge trees. As entangled bridge trees. Let's see. This is the only bridge tree I see. Birch tree I see. It's a bitch
Where's
tree.
the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
There we go.
Now that's what I call steel. It'd be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Looks like I didn't need to do that. Is it in the quest item? Yes. An old broken sword made of fine Damascus steel. New activity. Oh, we got all day. We can just walk there. Actually. You grew up in a forge where you had hard work if you sack or even it had an unconscious body, the weight only counts as half the for they will hardly burden you and will will no longer cost you extra stamina. Additionally, your carrying capacity is permanently increased by 8 points. Okay, pack mule. Incapacity is increased by 12 points. Grape. As your strength skill, the easier for you to knock someone out and kill them. Trying to fight the required so all weapons will be 5 lower for you. Well, if you have a lower when you do less damage on it. It's high. Deal to slightly more damage. Really want to get the pack mule. What else? This one is nice. I know if I keep walking bird, I get strength. A little less incumbent, but I'm still incumbent. Let's keep walking. That's marigold. What is this? Eyebright. Marigold. Trotsky Castle. I know this is where they yelled at me. Nice. What does that give me? Nothing. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you'll last long. Food before hunger starts to bother you. Said if you don't overeat, get drunk, or suffer for 3 consecutive days, your stamina will recover 20, and you will gain 10% more experience and vitality stats. Overeat, get drunk, or starve, you will lose the effect and will be need to reactivate it. Wash and get a tub or beard. Give bath in the bathhouse will cure 10 points of your health. Plus, if you go to bed, you'll heal 25% while you sleep. Okay. Well, rest. Your clothes and body will get dirty 20% slower. In addition, by washing as a tub, you can get rid of all the dirt, but you still have to go to a bathhouse or pond with your clothes. I think that's something I can live with. There's one more. There is scholar. You will improve faster in hound and horsemanship skills because all experience you gain will be 20% higher. Wonders of man. You will improve faster when thievery skills as experience gained will be 20% higher. Wonders of I do like. Let's go with that. There you go, you reach strength 12, 11, okay. Does it give me a perk point? Nope. It does not. It does not give me a perk point. Is this nettle? Nope, not nettle. Usually find nettle on the side of the road. Only belladonna is hard to find for me to make savior snaps. No, this is nettle. There you go. So something I saw today. Okay, that looks much better. I know on the stream it might not do anything because you guys are just watching at 60 FPS. You guys, there's no one there. Moo. Moo. Oh. You hurt me, Moo. Didn't know you could hurt me, Moo. There's the castle is here. Yeah, it's right behind. Is there something I can pluck? Nope. Let's see, does that mean I am increasing my strength as we walk? Yeah? Strength keeps increasing. You will be able to 20% faster when sprinting. Yeah. Less. Many times you have escaped death. Fortune thanks to early warning or quick getaway. Your quick feet and use them as much as you can. No distance poses a challenge for you. No horizon is too far. Among those reasons, because you are exceptionally enduring. Cool. We'll take that. Poppy, Eyebright, Wait, hybrid? Oh, that one. Sage! There is sage here. But just one. Maybe. A little more over here. Should I just pick it when I see it? I think so. I think I should pick it when I see it. Received one sage. Only care about sage. Don't pick the woodworm. Actually, I think that also helps with. I think I have leg day, which increases strength. And I can sell this to the above the carry. Isn't this nice mud walking along the countryside? Let's say if I do the settings of the graph settings to high, do I see any change? Let's not engage right now. I mean, there's no difference between high and experimental. The shadows are the same, the foliage is same. Henry shadow is still, I mean, I believe I do have FSR enabled, right? What if I do native AA? The shadow looks great, not gonna lie. The foliage looks much better. The foliage does look much better. I'm sure on stream it makes no sense. Wait, that's a cat! It's the first time I saw the cat in a game. Oh, in this game. Not in a game. Sir, do you have an exit? strength. If not about strength alone, you also have the to be able to use distribute the carrying capacity will be increased by 20 pounds. Vanguard. Shield cost box less than 30% stamina. No, washing myself already increased um, my stat there. So let's see if I can open this. Go to bed for an hour. Okay, did increase a little bit more of my health. Trade, sell. Add that to the basket. How much does he have? He has 388. He doesn't have that much. Do you think we can get all of his
Let's
money?
talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, he has 737? The trader doesn't have enough money. Oh, that's our purse, okay.
Finally! A reasonable sum. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Thank you, that was also a reasonable sum for me. Nice. Need to transfer that. Wait, did you say noble quilt? can eat. I know where a place I can eat. Don't have to eat this sausage.
Praise the Lord.
Are you just cooking? Nah. Fine. Sleep for 2 hours. Game saved. Go to my horse. Move to inventory. Move to I completely forgot about the smoked wolf meat. I do need this now. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's. Ambrose, I know something that should interest you. I know who is started the fire at St. Francis Almshouse and why they want the Grandmaster removed too. Meet me tonight at the appointed place. The Dominicans from Inquisition suspect me, and the bishop won't help us anymore. Don't trust anyone. Okay. That's a lot of reading to do. That's it. Okay, does that increase anything else? Sure was. Nightcrawler, good-natured. It's easier for you to convince other people than gain plus to persuasion. Impersonation persons. People are most likely to try to solve crimes with you in person rather straight for the guard. But beware, the more dangerous likely they choose to go to the guard instead. Criminal band disappear. Sure with this car you'll see more. After killing it. The element of 90 plus goes into strength, then it plus stealth. Let's go with good natured. You know, because I'm good natured and all. Oh, I also need to wear my collar. Blood removed from everything from this. So if I wash myself again, is the blood removed? Okay, blood removed from everything.
What are you here for, friend?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Your clever plan?
Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Okay, forge the Howard.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Would you repair a few things for me?
That needs repaired. That needs repaired. That needs repaired. 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 That doesn't. But that does need repaired. I'll haggle the price a bit.
Let's talk about the price.
All right. I'm listening.
Satisfied?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Very well then. Great. Come back anytime, friend.
Nice. That should have repaired. All the armor should be 100%. Nice. Use. Okay, let's do this.
It's burning.
No, no, no. Shouldn't be burning. Shouldn't be burning. Da, 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 da.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. Well, I'm about halfway done.
To the forge again. Flip.
Christ almighty.
Finally.
Maybe I need to increase. Total steel. Stab 132, slash 126, blunt 25, defense 94, price 412 corrosion. What if I keep it to myself?
How can I help you today, friend?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, But now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need
Thank
to
you.
know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Sweet.
What's new around here?
I don't know about anything. It's all been quiet here. Thank God.
Okay.
When's the last time I ate something?
Wait, he has some money, right? Time to take it back. No. Okay.
Word about the price.
All right. I'm listening.
How's this?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands. Very well then. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
85 groschen for that old mud, yeah. the master boots and soft boots. We're gonna go into that. Oh wait. Okay. Save as often as you can when you can.
Can we go to Semi now?
Well, something's still missing.
This still isn't good enough.
Henry, this is a once-in-a-lifetime affair. So make the most of it. Wear your best clothes. And if you don't have any, go and see Taylor Bartoshek in Troshkovitz.
Okay. Let's see, do we have any? Probably sleep for the day and then go see the barber in the morning. Also need to get something to eat.
What?
Fine. You don't do that to me. You look at me. Can run longer now.
What's that? What are you doing here?
Okay. Think it's not. It's time yet. Maybe now he'll accept me. Okay. burger's hat. Um, let's go with this hat. Also buy one of these for now. Rich embroidered upgraded body coat. Fitted coat. Oh, Wanderer's pouch. I'm gonna get that. Do I have a better coat? Oh, this you wear on the outside. This is where you wear. We'll go with that. $33 plus 1. I thought a short one. Yeah, negative 2. But long one you get has 1 plus 6 plus 3. Charisma plus 3. Add that, and then that's
Let's
haggle.
talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
You're 325. How about that?
What would you say to this?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal.
Okay, how about 300?
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yeah, I think so too.
And take care.
Goodness. Oh. Cool. And then with the fitted one. It's on. Do not. What is that? Let's go find some. Charisma at 18, yeah! Okay. Come, horsey! We ride like the wind. Good day to you too. Did you cook anything, woman? You did. Good. I was almost angry at you for not cooking food.
Oh, sacra. Someone got here before me.
Well, at least I'm not hungry, yes?
What can I do for you?
Can we go to Semi now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Okay. Wash and
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course.
kitty cat.
Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Laura von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Laura von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Why would it be a disgrace?
Because of the beggars by the gate. And also because of Yurko and his band. I should never have invited them.
Do you want me to get rid of those beggars?
No, no, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward. If that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you.
I like this rope. So is that why?
Getting married?
True.
Can you imagine? Lord Semi.
Is this the guy?
I'm sorry.
If I find out that Older has so much as looked. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Aye. That was some brawl.
Right you are. You fought bravely. Both you and that friend of yours. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
Wait. Henry? Well, I know you. You saved my pa's hide from wolves.
That's right. Your pa's a real piece of work, I'll tell you that.
So we've got a hero in our midst.
A hero? Well, don't take it the wrong way. It's nice that you helped him. But he'd have been fine if he hadn't gotten drunk. and I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. Have you seen him?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? A good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
They
I'd
did
like to
call
see
me
that.
handsome.
You're on.
Nice.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
I don't know who I'd team with. Mishka?
Okay. We need to chat up.
He's so stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassing himself. Well, she knows it all too well. I bet she'd like to disappear right now.
Cool.
Yeah, well, that's women. Not many will tell you right away that they don't want anything to do with you. So they play hard to get, string you along, and then you look like an idiot when they finally tell you to fuck off.
Well, I didn't know you were such an expert on the female soul.
You're forgetting I have a younger sister.
Do I have anything that I
Marrying
can
the
give her?
future Lord Semi.
I'm glad she's happy. At least she seems to be. If I find out that Olda has so much as looked at her sideways.
Calm down, Svacha. Someone will hear you, but if you ever want to give him a proper beating, you can count me in. What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by.
A golden goose.
I'll bring you some wine if you like.
I'm not there.
What an idiot. Is Mishka deaf, perhaps? Only a tree stump would have the patience to listen to that shit.
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy? There's nowhere for her to hide.
Do you want to go and tell Wojtek to stop making a fool of himself?
And miss all this fun? Forget it.
Hmm. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I go to the hermit one. Oh, the reason I'm trying to do this is then my foods, quest or other. Oh, there's no way for me to, oh, on player. Let's transfer that. out. Okay. Okay. So getting it back will get us back that. That's good to know. Let's do till 3. And then we get on the horse and go to
Greetings to you.
Show me your wares.
cooked chicken.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right. Why not?
We bring 3. Can you make it like
How's this?
More. Aye, that sum will convince me.
knew
I
it?
should eat something.
Yeah, we're gonna eat the chicken we just bought. What? Okay, that's good. Kitty cat. Ooh. Trade with this guy. That. That. Do they add charisma? They do add charisma, okay. Hornet's Poach. And I think it's okay.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Let's go to 390.
What would you say to this?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal.
400.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Hope
Nice.
you'll be satisfied.
Let's go clean up real quick. Before I clean up, maybe I go to this house. Boom. Wash my clothes. That. 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 Okay. So take the god and take that off. Put the hat on. Embroid. You can have your pouch pouch. Charisma 13. Okay. Charisma 15. Okay. This is much better. Okay. Yeah, this one. It negates the thing, but if I go, it has a little bit more, and then Yoda gives you one at a time. Interesting. Thank you, Horsey. We're gonna go back to player. I don't need that. Don't need that on me either. But that can be there. Don't need that for now. have the groschen. Okay. That's much better. We save there. And then now for my percent by 2 for 10 minutes. Lose less health.
Jesus Christ, what would you like?
We can
Can
go.
we go to semi now?
Wasn't too hard, was it?
Good to hear.
Hold your horse.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you. Look who's...
Sir?
Well, of course. Your son deserves the best.
No.
I'd be on.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry.
It's all right. Lord von Berghoff is...
Sir?
God's nails.
We'll see, Henry. What are those beggars still doing? I drove. At least close the gate for now.
Oh dear. You seem rather worried.
I'm afraid of it ending up in dis...
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help. What kind of host would...
Don't worry about it, sir. Since if he proves him...
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's sons.
That's right, Henry. Swatch.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff, in short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's...
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
There,
Yes. Please leave your weapons with two...
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is...
Okay, awesome. Cool.
Look who's here. Welcome, Radovan.
How's it going, groom? How's your health?
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, we're not getting any younger. How's it looking here so far?
I'll tell you, it's been a long time since we've had a wedding like this. It must have cost Lord Semin a fortune.
Well, here's his only son who's getting married.
True.
Can you imagine? Lord Semin had me forge a wedding present for his son.
A present? What is it?
A sword, but not just any. No one in the domain ever had one like it.
Okay.
If you ever want to give him a proper beating, you can count me in.
Hey, you fought with us at the tavern.
Right.
Right you are. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway,
It's all good.
see? I'm no idiot.
I hope not.
What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my...
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
Wait. Henry? Well, I know you.
That's right. Your pa's a real piece of...
So we've got a hero in our midst.
A hero. Well, don't take it the wrong way. It's nice that you helped him. But he'd have been fine if he hadn't gotten drunk. And I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. Have you seen him?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
quiet, you two. Sakura. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there.
That's our friend.
What's it about?
And makes an incredible fool.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. That asshole Wojtek thinks...
Gander, huh?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better... My money's on Hen...
I'll wager.
I'm in.
Whoa! You and I...
You get along.
Cool.
You'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then. Oh, Mishka, dearest, you give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
We're gonna kiss over here.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
A little place. What can I say? A hole it was.
Was? Has it grown since?
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground, and we had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It will take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
I reckon I can manage a few steps. I haven't tried it for a while.
Don't worry. It'll all come back to you.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Well, keep it going then. Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Unless he tries to hump her right away.
Here in front of everyone? Let it take some balls.
did V-Tech disappear to? I hope
Henry! Finally! You've no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise.
I think I can
How are
game, I
you?
guess.
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well.
Don't drink
you
it.
have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Not a chance.
Oh, come on, Henry. We've been through so much. We faced certain death together, and now you're gonna let me down. This is a matter of life and death.
Life and death? Right. Of course I have nothing better to do than keep you away from the booze.
Thank you, Henry. I knew you wouldn't let me down. If you see me with a drink in my hands, take it away from me. Right away, before I have a chance to take a sip. All right?
What am I getting myself into?
I'm fine with losing that reputation.
Fuck up completely. Today will be... Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
No, we were just talking, really.
Talking? Is that all?
That's all.
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
Okay, this guy is really a pessimist.
I should go and see Lord Semi. Okay. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce...
Be right back.
me to Lord von Burghoff in return.
Okay, let's go talk to von Burghoff.
You can't wait to show off your work, eh?
I'm more worried about losing it.
The sword?
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Burghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
He doesn't want to give money. We'll go give money.
right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
Yes, I
One
am.
and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semin would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast. And now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
Not drunk enough for a wedding feast.
God, this will be a fuck-up.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Have you killed him?
Come on, let's get a taste of the. Excuse me. Like from
Christ! Pardon me.
Man like that. What do you mean? All blokes get tipsy now and then after all. But what are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my place.
First of all, I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you.
Lord Samin and I are the KC friends.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you at?
I am drink.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There...
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing.
Well, all right.
How much longer? How much longer?
She did kick me.
The bottom foot was mine.
You!
The bottom foot was mine.
Oh, it does take a lot of health.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
She's a lovely girl. Ladies, come dance with me.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dobravka this happy in a long time.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh, should have asked for some, I guess. Heals. We'll see. It's okay, I had my share of snaps. Let's see. Talk to the Lord. Samin. What's my noise level? 17. What if I... put noise accuracy by 40. Oh, yes, he can.
Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
I am tired.
To do that.
Poppy seed.
Oh my, it smells so good. It is roasting. Oh my, it smells so good. Would you like some?
Look, sir. Even take that on.
Wait for such a noble guest. Quack. I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Isn't it a beautiful world? Okay. A little burst now.
If we don't have to wait for it, I could drink the juice from it.
Well, well. Look what the contract did.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammering last time. But you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start a greeting.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
Why me? Can't you fetch it yourselves?
Can I do that? Everybody kens us around here. We're old Sameen's kith and kin. We stick out like a sore thumb. But gee, you're just a dab wee fella that nobody kens. No one will take a blind bit of notice.
Oh, thank you very kindly. You know why Lord Sameen won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more rich than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be not but pishy. But old Sameen took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
It's a
And
wee
who's
jug.
guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right then. I won't let you down.
Or perhaps Dawn.
It's no wonder.
Yes.
And burst into flame.
The longer...
Beer. Wedding beer. Pick it up.
Wish I could be that calm.
Where's the cellar? Solaris? I have no idea what this is.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty. I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I might have something for you right here.
You don't say. You're a godsend, friend.
Try this. They say Lord Semine had it brewed especially for the wedding.
A wedding special, you say? Well, I have to try that.
What do you think of it?
Who brewed it for him? Full-bodied? Nice and bitter? Do I taste honey? This is a real treat.
Do you want another one right away?
You bet I do, lad. But something different for a change. You got anything?
I'll be right back.
But hurry! Rotten luck.
I got that beer you wanted.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
What do you think of this? From Alyest.
Let's have it.
He didn't even
What's it
drink.
like?
Well, I don't know. A bit tasteless. It's more like pond water than beer. Don't you have anything better for me?
Don't you worry. Here you go. Good health. All good?
Well, that's from Troskowitz. From Betty the innkeeper.
Oh,
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. You know, Betty cuts corners where she can, so her beer's not up to much.
I'll bring a different one next time.
Hey, I'd like another one, but
But what?
I can't drink another drop till I have a piss.
So go, before you burst. I'll keep an eye on things for a while.
God bless you. Fuck, I'll piss myself.
Thank you.
As long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
7 beers and 4 shots of rum. The girl got beautiful and the woman got...
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semin himself.
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is, when their work is praised, aren't they?
Well, no wonder you didn't know which way was up. The praise made the blood rush to your head. And maybe elsewhere, too.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it. We have to find the sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls.
Young lads too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you forged a gift?
Really outdone yourself for this tournament. And they say the winner will get a handsome
That's going to be yellow.
You're here too.
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Oh, why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Semin spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes, that's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Semin. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But?
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Semin will just have to be a bit more patient.
No, you wouldn't be making excuses by any chance.
And why would I do that, you genius?
because you're afraid of them.
You bet I am. But seriously, wouldn't you be afraid if you were in my place?
Yeah, I reckon I'd be scared.
See? You're not so stupid after all. It really doesn't pay to underestimate scum like that. These aren't any ordinary thieves. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. What do you think? Would you fancy tackling them?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travellers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if you get lucky.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
Okay, at least I got a game save out of that. That's nice.
Cheese? To worry about. On the contrary.
Is this the...
Hey!
Dressed in yellow? You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bushek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Chelyov.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me of course, but it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bushek!
I'm not Bushek, but still. Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind. By the way, have you seen the blacksmith's sword? I'm sure he showed it to you.
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every guard has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
Me? Drunk? Nonsense.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my ass for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hannes why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on, no change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Okay, what happened?
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
We want to handle this for you.
It's taking too long, damn it.
Where is this guy?
Now it's a rare occasion to hear him say more than...
Taylor.
Especially about us. Did you hear about how
Go again. Get a bucket to sleep.
Last time, you scatter my hair round.
Why is that giving me yellow here?
So Svatya threw it in here.
More like wishful thinking.
Excuse me?
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Okay, let's see the bride.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Woohoo! Shalom! Wrong word. Are they eating fruit out of her head or lies?
Right back where we started.
I know, Henry. I know.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Excuse me?
Henry, my sweet. I didn't expect him to be this mood. Especially now when Alder's giving him so much trouble.
I can't now. Wait a while.
Without you, he barely talks to us anymore.
We couldn't have just disappeared.
Where are the newlyweds?
From a fellow who came down for the wedding. You're standing here as if you had a spear up your arse.
Give over, Grandpa.
Hmm.
can't now. Wait a while. And she just run.
That's a groom.
Gold. Not even the king would turn his nose up at.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
See you soon, my friend.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have fun then. Get a hold of yourself. I can't stand the look of you.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Why did he leave me here alone? Doesn't... What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Is he cheating on you, milady?
Did he?
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Older. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
We'll kick your asses! Slice them up! Nice hit!
Mate, is that the best you can do?
Nice!
Oh!
Good! Shit! He's nearly got me! I'll be done with you in a flash.
Hey,
Nice
I need
hit!
a hand here.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
Are we gonna get punished again? Oh! The priest! This is always fucking something.
Cursed luck.
Is it still a priest or he moved on?
Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah!
Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Wait, do I get to play as it?
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
Poaching.
That's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it!
Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble!
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Ooh, he's gonna spiral now. Have you never heard? The man who has to announce he's a king.
If you want to
is
get out
not
of
the
here,
real
you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job. And when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
You've no business here back.
Beggar's tunic, simple shoes and house shop. They took everything that I had. All three more. Run, 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 Henry, run. Yo. Come on. Come on.
Good food and drink.
Can you run?
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
And on duty too. You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guard
That's the blacksmith, okay.
It was nice.
Henry and Sir Hans got humbled twice in the early game. I mean, I don't think this is just. I did one story mission. Wait. They took the quest items too. That means I lost a letter?
That's that.
But they're all still there. Okay. Talk to blacksmith. Get to Thomas. And find the worker around the gallows.
I could understand that.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, if you really don't have anything for me, I'll just idle around then.
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only, what to do with you? I've only got work in the forge, and that's a craft. An art, you could say.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse,
That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
Okay.
Where's that blacksmith? That damn wretch. Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
It's completely cold.
That damn wretch. That damn wretch. Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
The one thing I don't understand is how in the hell only we were arrested when the rest of them were as much as guilty. Oh my god, this woman should stop cursing the guy.
This is almost done.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Fine. Now to temper it.
No, that's our mouse. Alright. I did earn a per point.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait. The first bell. Another 11 to go. I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
Get to Thomas. Wee! Wee! There we go, Father Nicodemus is right here.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer.
I have to go work at the gallows now. We're mad dashing. Yeah. Can he jump? Nope. Can he clean himself? Okay.
I could see where it leads to. Or I could drown.
I'm sorry.
I almost jumped.
Good day to you.
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No. Blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave.
All done.
He's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Aha. Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyak that wanted into the castle too. But for a damn different reason.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyak would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyak after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
You don't mind building a scaffold for an innocent man?
No. Such matters ain't my concern. The lords decide. I just build the scaffold. A fella has to know his place in this world, like my old pa used to say.
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too. God be with you.
Okay.
Be hanging around.
The second toll for Hans.
Property belongs to someone else.
Get to Sir Hans. You know, we won't die here. But would Sir Hans die?
Greetings.
Greetings to you two.
Daughters in me, and I told you not to talk to anyone.
Don't go giving him any ideas, though.
Day.
It was nice.
Take care then.
What's the hatch on the map? Have any save? No.
If you want something from me, wait till we're...
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat. Although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice. I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
So, are you...
Indeed, I...
What did you do that no one wants to play with you? I hope you don't cheat.
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me. It would be a sin.
And isn't playing dice a sin, too?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for Christ's cloak, is it?
Romans? Are you a real priest at all?
Ah, that's exactly what Master Theodoricus asked me in the seminary, which, by the way, I successfully completed in autumn. So, yes, I am a real priest, my friend.
Never mind then. I'll be going.
May the Lord bless your steps, friend.
How am I supposed to get more money?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Well, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Still no sign?
None at all.
But the blacksmith is just...
I know he is. Only he tells me to wait.
Seems to me he's just...
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what...
Oh well. I hope he turns up soon.
He ought to.
If you're after... No, I don't think there's much there.
The third toll. I better get moving. So...
Indeed,
do you still have...
I do.
Let's play?
Certainly. Why not? As you wish.
3 hours now.
It was nice.
So I streamed.
Saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Why are you wasting my time?
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too.
Farewell.
The fourth bell.
I don't think I can do much. Just wait for the bells. Oh, Nettle. Nothing in this.
This property belongs to someone else.
Okay, okay.
I can't hide now. They're looking straight at me.
You're not.
Tower cover.
It was you!
Enough! I surrender.
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that. For now, you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything missing, we'll charge you with theft.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No, what?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once.
Awesome, thank you.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
save and quit here. The nice transition. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.